Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you how to do a really quick and easy manicure at home. Obviously, I haven't washed my hands yet, so it's still kind of on the edges, but it only takes about 5 minutes, and you just use like a couple things, I'll show you, and within like 5 minutes you can have a pretty close to professional manicure. Most of these things are really cheap, so you can get them at Walmart. I got some of the things at Target and some of them at the Dollar Tree, but yeah. So keep watching and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, now the first thing you want to do before you start painting your nails is actually to file down the surface. Most people don't do this, and that's why when you paint your nails, it usually looks like crap. So, I got this nail shaper. It's nail shaper. I actually got it at Dollar Tree, and it was only $1, obviously. And you can buy actually much higher quality ones, but this works for me. So I did my thumb already, but I'll show you how to do the other ones. I start on the top of the nail, and you can kind of see it'll turn kind of white because that's the ridges filing off, and you have to kind of get in the corners because obviously your nail isn't completely flat. So I just get around the corners and I go to the cuticle, and I'll file like the edges, round it off because I like to keep my nails short so I can play guitar. Um, you don't have to do this too long. I do it until it's like smooth to the touch, so that's smooth. And I'll just go ahead and finish this nail too. Okay. Now, assuming that you would do all your nails, obviously, I'm just going to show you a couple of them. Next, after I file them, I put cuticle oil on. And this is something that most people also don't do, but it actually keeps your nails really healthy. And I haven't put on cuticle oil in a couple days just so I could show you guys the difference it makes. And after I put it on, you could get a cuticle little scraper, or I use the back of my file. I think it works better. And you just take your cuticle and push down, and then push it back towards your body, and get it really deep as far as you can before it hurts, so that you have a big space, a big area of nail to paint. Okay, and you can just kind of rub off the excess, but you can already tell like the difference between these two and these two. My cuticles push back. It really helps. Makes a big difference. Alright, now the third step here, I put in a ridge filler, and I know I already filed off most of the ridges, but this base coat actually really helps. This is by Orly, I think is how you say it. It's called Ridge Filler. I got it from Sally's. I don't know if you can see it, but and it was $4, but it was a long time ago. I don't know if they sell this or not still, but you can get Ridge Filler anywhere pretty much. Okay, and you just put a pretty thin coat. It's going to look kind of clear, but it'll be a little bit of a milky color. So I just put a pretty thin coat on, just enough to cover all of it. Okay, and you don't really have to let this dry too long. It'll dry pretty fast on its own. You can use any kind of nail polish you want to pick your color. I recently got this and I haven't even used it yet. It's by Essie from Walmart, I think is how you say it. And it was like probably $8, and it's called Miami Nice. I thought it was really pretty pink color. I have a lot of pink, but I like the way this one kind of changes colors. It's kind of iridescent. So now, a common mistake people make is when they first start painting their nails, they'll put down a really super thin coat. And I know you're tempted to do that because you don't want it to be too gloppy, but your first coat really shouldn't be super thin, because if you do that, your second coat's going to look lumpy. And I know that sounds weird, but it does, trust me. So you need to put on an even medium coat. And you have to do this kind of quickly so it doesn't dry too fast, but And I know it's really hard to keep on your nail. I get it on my skin all the time, but it comes off in the shower. See, that's what I would consider a medium coat. It's not completely see-through, but it's also not too gloppy. Okay, after you have your first coat on, you really need to let this dry. If you put your second coat on too quickly, you're gonna mess up what you've already done, and you really need to let it dry. So after I don't know, 2 minutes or so, you can go ahead and put on your second coat. Okay, while I was waiting for my first coat to dry, I went ahead and finished the rest of my nails, but after you let that dry, you can put on your second coat. Most people only really need 2 coats. It kind of depends on the nail polish. Obviously, I haven't used this before, so I'm not quite sure how many coats I'm going to need. I think 2 will be enough, but some nail polishes require 3 coats, but I wouldn't go over 3 coats, because if you do it too thick, then you're going to end up having it peel off in a couple days. So we don't want that. I need to put my second coat on the rest of my nails. And yeah, I'm getting it on my fingers, and that's just going to happen. Unless you're really a professional, you're going to get it on your fingers. It's an easy fix, though. You just run your hands under warm water and peel it off, or you can just wait till you take a shower. And after you let this dry, you really, really need to use a top coat. A lot of people kind of skip that step, but it really holds your nail polish and keeps the shine. This is by Revlon. It's Color Sealing Shine. I don't know where I got it, but I've had it for a long time. It works pretty well. And you put a pretty thick coat of this on, because you only use 1 coat. And after you finish that, you can let your nails dry, or you can go ahead and start your second hand. I haven't done mine yet, but I'll do that later. But yeah, that's how you can do a really, really quick and easy manicure at home, and keeps your polish staying on for about a week. I can usually get a week out of my polish, but if it starts chipping, you can take just a little bit of the color you used, and like on a toothpick, and you can put it on wherever you chipped, and then put another coat of top coat, and that'll completely fix it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and can make pretty nails at home.